Steve Jobs, born on February 24, 1955, in San Francisco, California, was a man whose life journey transformed the technological landscape and defined an era of innovation. The son of two university students, Joanne Schiebel and Abdul Fattah Jandali, Jobs was adopted shortly after birth by Paul and Clara Jobs. Paul, a machinist, and Clara, an accountant, provided a stable and nurturing home for Steve, fostering his early curiosity about the world. Despite the modest circumstances of his upbringing, Steve displayed an innate intelligence and determination from a young age. His adoptive parents encouraged his interests, particularly in electronics and tinkering, a fascination that would later define his career. As a child, Jobs was a curious and independent thinker, traits that often got him into trouble at school. He was known for his mischievous behavior and resistance to authority, traits that reflected his future approach to challenging norms. Nevertheless, his teachers recognized his brilliance and suggested he skip grades, though his parents decided to keep him with his peers. During his high school years, Jobs' passion for electronics deepened. He spent hours exploring the workings of gadgets, often dismantling and reassembling devices to understand their mechanics. His close proximity to Silicon Valley allowed him to interact with some of the most innovative minds in the burgeoning tech industry, further fueling his interest. Jobs' teenage years were marked by a significant friendship with Steve Wozniak, an electronics enthusiast who shared his passion for technology. The duo's mutual interest in electronics laid the foundation for a lifelong partnership. Together, they explored the early tech scene, attending the Homebrew Computer Club and working on small projects, including the infamous Blue Box, a device that allowed users to make free long-distance calls. The Blue Box project not only highlighted their technical skills, but also demonstrated their entrepreneurial spirit. After graduating from high school, Jobs enrolled at Reed College in Portland, Oregon, but his stay was brief. Disenchanted with the formal education system, he dropped out after 6 months, though he continued to audit classes that interested him, such as calligraphy. This seemingly unconnected interest in typography would later play a pivotal role in the design of Apple's first computers, showcasing Jobs' ability to connect disparate ideas to create something revolutionary. In 1974, Jobs returned to California and began working at Atari, a leading video game company. During this time, he saved money for a spiritual journey to India, seeking enlightenment and exploring the teachings of Zen Buddhism. This journey profoundly influenced his minimalist aesthetic and approach to life, traits that became hallmarks of Apple's design philosophy. Upon his return, Jobs reconnected with Wozniak, who had been working on a computer design of his own. Jobs immediately saw the commercial potential of Wozniak's work and persuaded him to turn the project into a business venture. In 1976, Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne founded Apple Computer in Jobs' family garage. Their first product, the Apple I, was a bare circuit board without a keyboard or monitor, yet it represented a significant leap in personal computing. Jobs' relentless drive and vision for user-friendly technology propelled the company forward. The release of the Apple II in 1977 marked a turning point, as it became one of the first successful mass-produced microcomputers. Jobs' insistence on sleek design and intuitive functionality set Apple apart from its competitors, establishing the company as a leader in the industry. Despite the early success, Jobs faced challenges as Apple grew. His demanding management style and perfectionism often led to conflicts with colleagues and the board of directors. In 1985, after a power struggle, Jobs resigned from Apple. Undeterred, he founded Next Inc., a company focused on creating high-performance computers for the education and business sectors. Though Next's products were technologically advanced, they struggled to gain a foothold in the market. However, the company's software would later become the foundation for Apple's operating systems, illustrating Jobs' forward-thinking approach. During this period, Jobs also acquired the graphics group, later renamed Pixar Animation Studios. Under his leadership, Pixar revolutionized the animation industry, producing groundbreaking films such as Toy Story, the first fully computer-animated feature film. Pixar's success cemented Jobs' reputation as a visionary leader capable of transforming industries beyond technology. In 1996, Apple acquired Next, bringing Jobs back into the fold. At the time, Apple was struggling to stay afloat, with declining sales and a lack of innovation. Jobs was initially brought on as an advisor, but quickly assumed a leadership role, becoming CEO in 1997. He wasted no time in restructuring the company, cutting unprofitable product lines and focusing on a few key projects. Jobs also forged a groundbreaking partnership with Microsoft, securing a significant investment that helped stabilize Apple's finances. The late 1990s and early 2000s marked a period of unprecedented innovation for Apple under Jobs' leadership. The introduction of the iMac in 1998 showcased his commitment to design and functionality, blending cutting-edge technology with aesthetic appeal. This was followed by a series of revolutionary products, including the iPod in 2001, which transformed the music industry, and the iTunes Store, which redefined how people purchased and consumed media. Perhaps Jobs' most significant contribution came in 2007 with the launch of the iPhone. Combining a phone, an iPod, and an internet device, the iPhone revolutionized communication and ushered in the era of smartphones. Its intuitive interface, sleek design, and ecosystem of apps set a new standard for mobile technology. The App Store, introduced in 2008, created an entirely new economy, enabling developers to reach millions of users worldwide. His ability to anticipate consumer needs and deliver products that exceeded expectations solidified his status as a visionary entrepreneur. Jobs' personal life was as complex as his professional one. He married Laureen Powell in 1991, and together they had 3 children. Jobs also had a daughter, Lisa Brennan Jobs, from a previous relationship. Despite his demanding career, Jobs emphasized the importance of family and often spoke about the lessons he learned from his children. His spiritual beliefs and commitment to simplicity influenced both his personal and professional decisions, reflecting his holistic approach to life. In 2004, Jobs was diagnosed with a rare form of pancreatic cancer. Despite undergoing surgery and various treatments, he continued to lead Apple with unwavering determination. His health challenges became increasingly apparent in later years, leading him to take medical leaves of absence. In August 2011, Jobs resigned as CEO of Apple, passing the reins to Tim Cook. He remained involved as chairman of the board until his death on October 5, 2011. Steve Jobs' legacy is one of relentless innovation and a commitment to excellence. He transformed multiple industries, from personal computing and animation to music, telecommunications, and retail. His emphasis on design, user experience, and the integration of technology into everyday life has left an indelible mark on the world. Jobs' story is a testament to the power of vision, perseverance, and the belief that one person can indeed change the world.